Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the National League, Christopher Sanchez. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Mike Trout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. This one in the air. Caminero. And there's one down.
Batting second from the New York Mets, the left fielder,
Juan Soto down. And that one hammered. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
The first baseman,
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Christopher Sanchez will depart, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Ball.
And it's 1-1. Foul ball there. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. One down. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Inside, and it hit him.
Batter, take your base.
Batting six. From the Atlanta
One out
Braves,
man at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
And there's a foul ball. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
That's the ball.
In the dirt.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on the way. Hit hard. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Marsh in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two on, one out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score. The NL takes the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, one out. Andy Pajas will hit next.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ozzie flying around third. In comes the run from second to third. Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now Drake Baldwin. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A three-run dinger, and they add to their lead.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
It's in and out of his glove. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
For the National League, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Juan Soto goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Cease gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. The new pitcher in the game, Joe Ryan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 5,
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Parker Messick, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head on down to the top of the third. National Leaguer is out in front, 6-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Shea Langoliers.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Riley O'Brien.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
As we go to the last of the third. Here's Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
No, ball.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side, Clement. And it gets by him. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The right fielder, number 16.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Substitution now at second base. The National League going with a pinch runner, Luis Arias. I'm not sure about the reason for this one. He's actually a slower runner.
Ball, that's in.
And another ball. Man at second. In the air to left center. Buxton moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the National League, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. That is the inning. NL leaves 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. On to the fourth.
Leading off
Now it's
for the
Aaron Judge up to the
American
plate.
League, the right fielder,
This
number
guy makes
99,
great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Now pitching for
Jesus Luzardo into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth, Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Got him swinging.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside.
That missed. That's the ball.
Ryan, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back. Two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Ryan is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Sonny
American
Gray comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout under it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Now into the ball game on defense, James Wood. He takes over in right.
29.
Also into the ball game, Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll be patrolling center field.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Also entering the game, Hunter Goodman. He takes over behind the plate.
Hunter Goodman.
Also into the ball game, Matt Olson. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Matt Olson.
Also entering the game, Sal Stewart. He'll play second.
Number 27, Sal Stewart.
Also into the ball game, Corbin Carroll. He'll be out in left field.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Also entering the game, Otto Lopez. He's in at shortstop.
Number 6, Otto Lopez.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Olson.
And takes low for ball one. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Gone. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. And they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
Wood!
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
That's the ball. Outside.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Luis Ariz stands in. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Here, one.
Now a quick throw to first.
Oh,
and he
he's
dives back in
safe.
safely. Here's the 0-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip. There's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, Sal Stewart, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That smash towards center. And that is that. 5 innings complete. The NL leads it 7-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Foster Griffin.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Oh, 1 down. On the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
now pitching for.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. NL goes down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Raisel Iglesias.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Harper.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the National League.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one at triple digits. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Inside, ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Olsen, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the dirt. Harper leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
The batter number 6. Shortstop.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
Low, ball.
Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Just missed. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Harper scores. It's an RBI single. It's 8-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
We'll board 2 outs. Sal Stewart now at the plate. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Bryce Turang looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Turang at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there. 0-2 now.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And he grounds one to the right side. Clement. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. The NL leads this one 8-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Now pitching for
number 70 will take over here.
70, Justin Roquette.
So coming into the game now on defense, William Contreras. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Ivan Herrera. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
Herrera.
Also entering the game, Jordan Walker. He'll be out in left field.
Number 18, Jordan Walker.
Also into the ball game, Shohei Ohtani. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. James Wood getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That's the ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Two and one now. Next offering is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's William Contreras getting his first appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench defensively. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Runners at second and third and one out. Here's Harper now.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Here comes the 0-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cam Schlittler won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Ranger Suarez gets the ball now.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall, and this could score both runners. Runner from second crosses the plate. Not in time. He's got a double. So man aboard. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
Timeout.
pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joan Duran.
Duran.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 in this one.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
10-zip your final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.